I think it's humid today. I feel like Monica on that episode of The Friends where she's at the beach. It's that kind of day. Happy Thursday, Flosstube. Hello, crafty friends. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're safe. I hope you're well. A lot of stuff happening at the moment all over the world, and I'm checking in on the news frequently, and I'm hoping that everyone involved in any kind of event happening now in the world is safe and well. You, your families, your loved ones, sending out just a massive, giant wish of well-wishing for everyone. It's hard to not be watching and checking in on the news several times a day, isn't it? I wanted to start off with today a huge thank you, an overdue thank you to Dee. Dee Abrams sent me the most beautiful Get Well card that she made. Look at this. Look at this beautiful card. This arrived last week, but was in with my father-in-law's mail, and only just recently, yesterday, made its way to me. And so, Dee, I just wanted to say thank you so very much for sending this to me, taking the time to make this and send it to me. It was so thoughtful, so caring, and you have a talent for card making. I'm always so impressed when people send me these cards that they've made themselves, because I don't know, there's a skill to that. There's a talent to putting colors and textures and words, you know, writing a caring note to someone. It's a skill, and I'm very appreciative that you sent it to me. Thank you again. I'm sorry that it's taken me so long to A, receive it, and B, thank you properly. So this will be going up on my wall with my other special things that arrive here at the cottage for me. So again, Dee, thank you very much. Okay, yes, today is Thursday, and my family is currently on their way back up. And so I'm a little bit, the wind has picked up this morning. We've had rain throughout the night, started at about 5 o'clock yesterday, late afternoon, and then has really been raining steadily all the way through. The rain has sort of tapered off this morning, but the wind has picked up, which means that the lake is starting to get a little bit choppy. That always makes me very uncomfortable. My husband loves it. He doesn't mind at all. He's a water baby through and through, very confident with boating on the lake, and you know, obviously they're all wearing life jackets and taking all precautions. If it really were truly dangerous, he wouldn't be making the trip. However, I always feel much better when I hear the wind, when I know that the boat has docked and my little family, has their feet safely back in the ground again. I always feel a lot better. So you're helping distract me a little bit this morning, so I thought I would just come on and have a little chat. I have two main things to talk about today, and they both deal with giveaways. I am still personal stitching. I'm still working on my smalls exchange stitching. I had to frog a fair bit yesterday, which was disheartening. A little bit disheartening. It's a good thing I love stitching, because I did have to restitch a little bit. So it is not finished. I'm going to be madly stitching on that thing until it is finished. Look, you know, I showed everyone, I showed you what I was going to do, and not one person said, you know, Caroline, that really looks like something that, once again, you're maybe biting off more than you can chew, and perhaps you should look for something equally as awesome that maybe is a little bit smaller. But no one said anything. So here we are. Now, granted, it truly is a perfect pattern. It's a perfect pattern, and I am loving how it is turning out. I'm so excited to finish it up and send it. But it is not small. it's Caroline small, but it's not small. And so once again, I completely underestimated the amount of stitching in this thing. So it's not finished, but it will be finished. It will be finished, but it's not finished right now. I have some more work to do. And if I could stop frogging and having to restitch, that would be helpful too. So the other things that I wanted to talk about today are the giveaways. I have one really big giveaway that's already underway, and I'm announcing another one today. So let's talk about, first of all, the other one that's already up that I talked about last week, and I put up in 3 places: here on YouTube, over on Instagram on my shop page, which is @Evertotes, and also on the Facebook group, the Friday Off the Grid Facebook group. And of course, I am talking about the beautiful German company Holiday Stickmuster and their beautiful patterns. So the 3 giveaways, just a little reminder, if you want to enter into win any of these patterns, go and check out the video from last week that has the screen capture that has this picture on it, the American Homes design. It's really easy to find because this picture practically takes up the whole screen, so you'll know which video I'm talking about. I just can't remember which day it was. But if you go and watch that video, then it will, if you haven't seen it yet, it'll give you all of the information that you need to enter the 3 different giveaways. So I have this hard copy chart to send away to one lucky winner. I have another hard copy chart called My Flower Garden. This is the one that's over on the Facebook group. And if you have any trouble finding it, check the announcement section at the top of the group, because I did mark this post with an announcement marking, so you can find it there. It's so pretty. Look at that pattern. So pretty. The American Homes chart, this is the one that's the YouTube. This is the one that's on the YouTube giveaway. And the last chart that I have up for grabs, this one is a code. It's a coupon code to download the pattern within the Silk Stitching app, the iOS app. So in order to win this, you should be able to, you'll need to have an iPad or some sort of iOS product that will allow you to download this, because at the moment, that's the only platform that the Silk app works on. But I've talked about it many times because I love this app. So this is a duplicate of the pattern that I'm going to stitch. This is the Colors of Venice. And just for fun, I'll give you the German again. Die Farben Vonedigs. There you go. It's so beautiful. Come on, focus. There we go. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. I am so excited to start this. I'll give you a little hint. As a reward for myself for staying monogamous and finishing up my small stitching, as soon as I'm done that, I'm starting this. I'm totally starting this. Total reward. I can't wait. I'm super excited. Okay, so there's a coupon code giveaway for this. And the giveaway for this one is over on my Instagram page, @Evertotes. I have 2 Instagram accounts, just in case you're curious. I have one that's more personal stuff, you know, the island, the dogs, my personal stitching, crafting, malarkey. That's @Off the Grid Needlearts. And then the @Evertotes page is shop updates, bags that I've got in the shop, that kind of stuff. So, but the giveaway is over there, and you just have to leave me a comment on the post there. But again, check out the video that's got the, I'll give you a little hint here. If you watch the videos, if you let the ads play, it helps me pay for all the postage for all these giveaways. So shameless self-promotion plug. Go watch the video. Maybe watch an ad. Don't watch an ad. Let the ad play. Go get a drink. Something like that. And that covers all of my postage costs for mailing out these giveaways. So it's a little bit of a help for me. Thank you. Okay, so that takes care of the Holiday Stickmuster giveaways that I've got currently up for grabs. Next up, very exciting, I am hosting Off the Grid Needlearts, along with Jeanette Douglas's beautiful designs. I'm going to be hosting a stitch along in October for the Blooming Bouquets series. Now you don't have to stitch them all. You can just choose one. You can stitch whichever one catches your fancy. And I am going to be starting that stitch along. Now I know I had said the end of October, but I've changed my mind because on October 12th, it is my wedding anniversary. It's my 24th wedding anniversary. And so I thought, I can't think of a better way to celebrate my wedding anniversary than starting a stitch along with you all. Can you? Don't tell John. Oh, he'd totally understand. Trust me. And it's a Monday, so chances are pretty good that we won't be together anyways. This always happens. It's Thanksgiving. It's usually Thanksgiving weekend in Canada when our anniversary happens, or it's close to that time. So we're usually together with family, or we're apart. He's on a business trip and I'm somewhere else. And so we invariably don't celebrate our anniversary together. So I think this is how I want to celebrate my wedding anniversary. He knows I'm a huge stitcher and he is happy when I'm happy. So I think that that's what I'd like to do. It's a little gift for myself. So October the 12th, this year, 2020, is when I am going to start the stitching on my piece that I've chosen for the stitch along from Jeanette Douglas Designs, and that is Blooming Bouquets number 4. So this is the one that's called Beautiful. Oh, and it is beautiful. Let's make sure that focuses there. It's so pretty. Look at that. Gorgeous. I will be using all of the called for materials, the fabric and the called for threads in that chart because Jeanette very generously sent them to me in order to host this stitch along with you. And she also, when she sent me my supplies, she also sent me the other 3 charts in the series for me to give away. I know, right? So, and I want to stitch them all. I really do. I want to stitch them all. So in order, here's number 1. This is Thankful. Okay, so here's the first one. So I'm going to run this giveaway the exact same way. If you would like to win this chart, it's a hard copy chart, leave me a comment on this video because it's called Thankful and I am thankful for you. So this chart is going to be for giveaway. Leave me a comment below and tell me what you're thankful for today. What are you thankful for today? Just pick one thing, even a small thing. You're thankful that the sun is shining. You're thankful that, I don't know, you get to cuddle your cat. Anything, something small. What are you thankful for? I love this chart so much. Look at the colors in there. It's so beautiful. Okay, the next one. This one is going to happen over on my Instagram page at Evertotes. This is the Cheerful pattern. So again, if you'd like to join in the stitch along, choose any of the Blooming Bouquet patterns and join with me. So Cheerful, my Instagram page and my fabrics are Cheerful. So you can leave me a comment. I will have that post up by the time this video goes live today. So again, you can find that over on Instagram at Evertotes. So beautiful. Okay, the third and final chart that I have for giveaway today, and this one will be on the Facebook group, Friday Off the Grid. Right there, there will be a post, and again, I will tag it as an announcement. And this is the Joyful chart. And I think out of the 3 remaining charts that I have here, this is the one that I want to stitch next. Our Friday Off the Grid group is it's a joyful place to be. So you can find this chart over on the Facebook group. Leave me a comment there. You don't have to have a special word. Just be a member and leave me a comment. So I'm going to leave these giveaways up for a little more than a week. Just like the History Stickmuster, I think it's actually, those giveaways have been up for a week, But I'm gonna wait a little bit longer because I know it's a busy time. I know there's a lot of Flosstube happening, and you know, I just would like lots of people to have an opportunity to win these charts. So I am going to pull the winner for the Historisch Stickmuster and the Silk App chart. I'm going to draw those names on Monday. So you'll have, today's Thursday, you'll have until Monday to enter for those giveaways. And then the Jeanette Douglas charts, I'll probably do the same thing. Today is Thursday. I will probably draw for those the following Monday. How about we do that? We'll do that the following Monday. So the next couple of Mondays we'll have some big draw name winners. So that's kind of exciting, isn't it? The other kind of exciting thing that I can maybe start talking a little bit about is this is about my shop. So Evertote. I have been working behind the scenes on the Christmas kit that is coming out, and I've done a lot of thinking over the last month or so about when to release it, because and I'll tell you, I'll let you in on a little fact about the kit. The designer of the chart for this year's 2020 Holiday Evertote Collection is Krista Gramer of Just Stitching Along. And I've gotten to know Krista a little bit over the last year, and her charts are beautiful. So if you want a little hint about the style that this chart is taking, go and check out Just Stitching Along, and I think you'll get a pretty good clue about the design that's going to be happening and coming soon. So I've thought a lot about when to release it, because couple of factors going on, and Krista just emailed me yesterday and said the charts, they're on their way, so she should have them in her hands by Monday, and then she's going to send them out to me, so I should have them soon. But that's really the issue, isn't it? Because we all know that the mail is taking a little bit of extra time these days now. So and this is a holiday, it's a Christmas chart, it's a Christmas kit. And I don't know about you, but I like to do Christmas stitching all year round. But if I'm thinking of treating myself to a Christmas design and Christmas bag, I'd like to have them in my hands before Christmas. So, and it's also, I'm planning a rather large number of kits to be available. And it's only me doing everything. I might have a little bit of help, hopefully, from Sarah with the packaging, but when it comes to the cutting, the sewing, all of that stuff, that's me. And so because it's quite a large number of bags that I'm hoping to make, I'd like to have this released a little bit earlier than I normally would. So I would like to release the Christmas kit in September. I know, but bear with me. I know that seems really, really early. This is going to be a pre-order. So I'm going to put them up for sale in the middle of September. And I'm going to show you everything. So it's not going to be a mystery. It's not going to be a surprise. You'll know what's coming, because not everybody loves a surprise. Some people do, but I think when you're purchasing something like this, I think it's nice to know and be excited about the fact that you already know you're going to love it. So in the middle of September, I will show you the bag, and it comes in 2 colorways. And I will show you, there is a grime guard option, and I will show you the pattern. I will show you the pattern options, because there are a couple of smalls as well that you will be able to stitch from the pattern. It's from the main pattern itself. They have been beautifully finished by Krista's finisher, Faye Rigsby. I hope I have her name right. I did not double check that before I spoke there. So if I have Faye's name incorrect, I'm going to pop it up on the screen. I'm also going to link to her Instagram page below, because holy cow, her finishing is astonishingly beautiful. So if you're looking for a finisher, she does offer her services. I'll leave her link in the drop down box below. for her Instagram page, and I think through there, if I can find her, I should be able to find her actual contact information. I will also leave that in the link below. I'm really excited about the kit this year. If you can't tell, I'm super excited about it, but I also know it's going to be a lot of work. I want it out in enough time that you are going to receive it well in advance of Christmas. So I'd like to put it up for sale in the middle of September, and then I'm going to give myself a month to make them and ship them out. So they are going to be going in the mail in the middle of October, which should hopefully allow everyone to have them before Christmas. That's the plan. That's the hope. I'm really excited. So I am actually, my fabric is arriving today. And so I have a little bit more work to do to make the sample bags and get everything, get all of my ducks lined up. And then coming soon, in a couple of weeks, I will, I'll start giving you a few more peeks of the fabric and the process and things like that. So that's exciting. And I think that's it for today. I am going to, I have a very special little video to pop in tomorrow, so make sure you come back. Patricia Miller sent me a video yesterday of her, I mentioned Michelle Garrett's Smalls journal the other day, and Patty she does this as well. She's made one herself, and she sent me a little video taking me on a little flip through tour of her Smalls book, and there's so much stitching goodness in there that I'd really love to share it with you. I just have to double check with Patty that it's okay that I share it. I'm pretty sure it is, but I don't have her actual permission yet to pop it in the video. So I just want to I'm going to send her an email this afternoon to make sure it's okay, and I'll pop it in tomorrow's video for you. But again, as usual, I have a few more stitching whips to share with you from viewers in the whip parade at the end here. So I better go. I still have to finish making the beds for the kids. Anyone out there who has bunk beds, you know my pain. Making bunk beds is, and I'm sure it's because I am, you know, gaining wisdom with my years, but every year it gets harder and harder and harder to change the sheets on those silly bunk beds. So I need to go and wrestle with a few mattresses and get those sheets ready to go for the kids for when they come back. I know I could get the kids to make their own beds. I know I could, but you know, sometimes I just like to spoil them just a little bit. And I don't think making their beds is that big of a deal. I don't go into their rooms every day and make their beds for them, but sometimes I'll change the sheets for them if they're lucky. But I'm really excited to see my family. If you can't tell, I have missed them a lot. You know, I love time by myself, but this time more than any, I've felt them not being here. I've missed them a lot. And I'm sure it has to do with everything being so unsettled and, you know, in the news and you know, being anxious for everyone and feeling very unsettled that people are in harm's way. It's sobering. And I've missed my family, and I'm a little anxious that it's a bit windy, which I've already said. So I'll feel a lot better when they arrive, and I'll check in with you tomorrow. So that's it for me today. Take care, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy if you can, and if you can't, that's okay too. And I'll check in with you tomorrow. Happy stitching, everybody.